sensational.
Do you want to hear a joke?
We live in a society.
I'm the Joker, baby.
So like,
Yep.
I just finished watching the new Joker movie, Folie à Deux, or
Yep.
whatever it's called.
French.
French baby.
We don't like French people. Maybe.
Nah, I like French people because they respect the onions.
The onion.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
So, respect for the French people for liking the onions and having
But
onion
no
soup.
respect for the French language.
Yeah, most of it. And
Yeah.
just start the review.
Okay.
Initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts. Very confusing.
Okay.
I don't think the movie itself knows what it wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
And at some points I thought like I was supposed to go to a psychiatric ward after the movie. Because that's how confused I felt. Or how like effed up my mind was. At some scenes, like, and the scenes themselves, like, I kinda get why they're done that way, but still don't understand them.
Mm-hmm.
And what about you?
So, if I can put it in a sentence, the new Joker movie.
Yep.
If I get the first movie as Ground Zero,
Okay.
and Ground Zero is like a golden bar.
Yep. A 10 out of 10?
Huh?
A 10 out of 10?
The first movie.
Yep.
Nah, it's not like a 10 out of 10 because like a 10 out of 10 movie should be something like it's generationally
Defined?
it's generationally definable.
Okay.
It's something that is, you know, I would probably say it's accepted by the majority of the people, and it's something that touched so many people. The Joker, the most amazing thing about the Joker movie, the first one that came 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, 5 years ago, is that with so little of a budget, it made so much money. That was the first amazing thing.
Yeah,
and
like, what was the budget? 100 million?
70 million.
Under 100 million.
Under 100 million, and it made over $1 billion in revenue.
Like, amazing.
And still, the first movie, it was a really well recycled movies from the past, because the first Joker movie, as it said, you know, in previous years, it's actually a combination and recycling of a Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro and King of Comedy with Robert De Niro.
Okay.
And it's reshaped and reformed into the Joker, but that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
And if I take the first movie, which I liked, I'm
8 out of 10? 8 out of 10?
like a 7.5 on
Okay.
8 out of 10. It's
I haven't watched it, but but
yes.
I know what happens in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in short, if I get it is a golden bar.
Okay.
This golden bar, it's topped with dog shit, and it's topped with more cat shit. Like, you had something good, you had something that people would, you know, remember with something kind of cringy about, because the trends that came from the movie got so much cringe. But in the end, the movie was alright and cool. Joaquin Phoenix Oscar because of the movie.
Yeah.
Amazing performance, yada yada yada. And now we have this.
Yeah, I when I saw the trailer the first time,
Okay.
and I knew that it was gonna be a musical, mostly.
Yeah.
My first thought was, this is gonna bomb.
Like bomb, like in a good way.
In a bad way.
In a bad, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna like, yeah.
And
my prediction came true.
yes.
Sadly.
And just so to make it clear, I don't have any issues with the actors. Joaquin Phoenix played it.
Yeah, the acting itself is like
played it amazing.
perfect.
Lady Gaga, no problem with her.
Yep.
Most of the side cast still did their job amazing. The cinematography, the shots that were taking, incredible.
Yeah.
Like the landscape shots, perfect.
I mean,
in my opinion.
in terms of production itself, it was like amazing.
Amazing, yes.
If I was like to give it an Oscar about something, it's gonna be like, yeah, the
All
camera
production.
work, yeah, the camera work, everything, the effects.
Maybe I would probably say that some of the stuff was kind of icky about. It felt kind of gimmicky.
Okay.
Because you're thrown into a world where everything reflects, the character's mood.
Yes.
And everything because in no spoilers ahead though.
Yeah, spoiler alert from this point forward.
Where they cross the between the different wings of the building,
Yes.
and they bring out their umbrellas. The umbrellas were different colors representing the Joker colors, and I was like, yeah, probably if I was like 15 years old, I would be like, yes, this is an Easter egg that I know about. But when I look at it right now, it seems kind of a gimmick. It's not interesting. It's predictable.
I mean,
it's like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it was predictable. And is this film supposed to be like an origin story for Harley Quinn, maybe?
Like, but
more than a sequel for the Joker.
Before we get to the plot,
yeah,
to straighten out our thoughts,
yes.
what we like about the movie and what we don't like. First, we like the acting was cool, it was alright,
yeah,
and the shots were alright.
I think the one thing that summarizes this movie the best is the sub-rate. Awful taste but great execution.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's like the most perfect way to describe it.
Okay, so let's go to the plot.
Okay.
So how does the movie start?
So we see that our main character, Arthur, Joker.
Yes.
He's in a mental prison.
No, before that.
Before that? Oh yes, with the animation.
Yeah, the animation.
The 80s, 90s, 50s, the old-style animation.
I would say like a 70s, 80s.
Yeah, maybe. That's one of the good parts about the movie. The whole intro. And I think it summarizes like the previous movie.
No, it's not even close.
Okay.
That's maybe...
Because that's what I thought they were trying to do, like...
No.
Do a funny summary of the previous movie before getting to this one.
I would not say it's a summary, but if you want, you can explain the animation.
Yeah, it was basically like the Joker going to the show where he killed that guy. And when he's in the changing rooms,
yes,
the shadow overtakes him, like steals his quotes, everything.
Yes.
Then goes onto the main stage, kills the guy. And then the original body gets onto the stage, like before the murder itself happens.
Yes.
And after the murder happens, the shadow goes back into the body and like pulls the clothes back on. And it's like the main body did the killing.
Yes.
And not the alter ego or shadow.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But because correct me if I'm wrong, but in the animation, did the shadow kill the main the main host of the show?
I think so.
Because I don't recall.
I think it did.
Because I don't think it recall. Because so this part of the movie is very essential to understand the whole movie. Because wherever I'm not going to use Joker and Joaquin Phoenix synonymous,
It's not that they're the same person.
They're not the same person, because when I'm talking Joker, when I'm talking Joaquin Phoenix, two different people.
Yeah.
The whole point of this cartoonish animation is that it's like explaining you the
representation.
It's a representation that Joaquin Phoenix is the body. He's the living thing. But the shadow is the mastermind itself. Yeah,
it's like the body becomes a puppet of the shadow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And when you go into a changing room, you see the shadow.
The shadow
overcomes over the body.
Yeah.
And when Joaquin Phoenix, the normal one, the body comes, it's too late for him to stop the shadow. And that's the moment where the police comes and beats him up so bad.
Yeah.
And the movie kind of tried to represent that there's a shadow with him. There's another character that he has like two split personalities.
And that was like the whole point of his about his defense attorney.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the movie left a feeling that this is the narrative, but the execution was so bad that I didn't catch it at all in the movie.
Yeah, I think it was just badly written.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was not good
Yeah.
in that term. So let's start with the first scenes.
Yeah, okay, so now the first scene
Yes.
is him in the prison.
Mhm.
And like they're doing like the normal prison stuff.
Yes.
And after that they take him to the wing with the singing people,
Yes.
the choir.
Yeah, the choir inmates.
Yeah, because he has to go see his attorney,
Yes.
and like they take him through there, and
Yes.
there he meets Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Yeah, she's not Harley Quinn yet, but
Yes.
you know she becomes Harley Quinn. And after that we get the scene with the attorney. Like she tells him,
But before that Harley Quinn
yeah,
actually came at the door
yeah,
and did the Joker, you know.
yeah, the gun
shoot-
to the head.
Yeah, the gun
Yeah.
to the head. Extremely cringe.
Yep.
Didn't know why they even included it into a movie. It felt so forced.
Yeah, it was like fan service.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
fan service, forced. It was so tough for me to swallow.
Yeah, I mean cringy, but
But okay, let's continue.
yeah, after that, like we get the attorney and the stuff. He goes to an interview with the prison doctor, like to
Yeah, with the psychiatrist.
the psychiatrist to like confirm that he has a mental problem,
Yes.
and mainly the two personality thing,
Yes.
which they're trying to like say he has so they can save him.
Yes.
Yep.
They're, you know, playing the
The mentally unstable card.
yeah.
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 Yeah. After that, what happens after that?
What happens after that?
Yeah.
We get the close of the first scene.
Yep.
The first, because the movie split into 4 to 5 parts.
Yeah.
And the movie, you know, makes you realize that really well because there's just a blank screen
Yeah.
that comes after every one of the main parts. The first part, well, I won't say I had any problems with it because it was the, you know, the part that keeps you, you know, feet in the water. It just,
Actually, you know why I think you like it?
why?
Because it didn't have any singing.
Yes, and that's okay. Let's talk about this
Yeah.
issue. This movie has no actual dialogue for me. The dialogue, it's so condensed. It's not even there half of the time, most of the time,
Yeah.
and it's singing after singing after singing after a song after a song after a song after a song.
I think the only dialogue, like real dialogue, is between the attorney and Arthur.
Yes,
Yeah, like he communicates with Harley Quinn through songs,
yes, and the second dialogue in the movie is between Arthur and
Puddle.
and Puddle, yes.
Yeah, Puddles.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the courtroom.
Yeah, basically the whole courtroom scene, and even then there's like a lot of singing.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're jumping ahead.
Okay, so first track of the movie. No problem.
Yeah, decent.
Let's go to the second one.
Yeah.
So,
And
yes.
that was the moment where he actually went to the choir
Yes.
and got up close and personal with Harley Quinn,
Yes.
and they hit it off.
Yeah, they made it, you know, clear that they have chemistry between them.
Yep.
And I don't know, like then he felt kind of good about himself, and
Yeah, he starts feeling himself.
yeah, he grew new wings,
Yep.
and that's most of it. And
I think there was a scene where like some guy came up to him and told him like, "Can you kiss me so I know what it feels like?"
yeah,
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
that's before he went to the choir.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think the whole point of the you know of the scene was that the policemen that were in the building were kind of, you know, playing assholes the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's
I mean,
why he did it.
That's what they do anyways
And
in the real world.
And the guy
Yeah.
that he kissed was actually his main supporter.
Yeah.
That gets, you know, unalived.
Yeah.
During the during the movie.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he goes back and, you know, he meets Harley Quinn. They kick it off. Everything is cool.
I think like this whole second part of the movie, or second act of the movie,
Yes.
is like just their meeting and getting closer.
Yes, and
In
after
summary,
every track of the movie, there's a song
yes,
that
and a
represents.
dream sequence.
Yes, and a dream sequence that represents what is going to happen into the next track of the movie,
And
or
actually,
explains. Yes.
one thing I liked about these sequences
Yes.
is like every time, like first we start with Harley Quinn with no makeup,
Yes.
and then gradually she puts more and more
Yeah.
makeup to look like the
She
the
builds the
comic book.
character.
Yeah.
She builds the character.
Yeah.
Sure.
but like that's the only good thing about these parts.
Yes, and Joker goes back to the asylum, watches the movie with Harley Quinn, and she's like, "Yeah, but Pyro Man, I would like to put things on fire." And she goes and she's like, "Yeah, this is kind of boring. Let me, fire up a piano." And firing up the piano in the room goes to fire up the whole building,
Yeah.
I guess, which is unrealistic because
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna spread that much without like some fuel.
some gasoline around the room.
Yeah, I mean maybe it hit the pipes.
I don't know, but
Maybe.
yes, and there's more thing in the movie how they're going to.
Oh yeah, like that whole sequence was singing.
Yes.
Yeah, like them trying to escape but not escape.
Escape, but no. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just go out to the media
Yes.
at the front of the gates.
True.
Yeah.
True. And again, well executed, but it didn't feel well for me.
Yeah, like the whole movie could have gone without that part and you wouldn't have missed anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And continuing, actually, to summarize it real quick, then it's the trial where
Actually, before that,
yes.
we have an interview with one media person,
True. Yes.
which kind of like pushes Arthur to like go back to the Joker.
Yes,
Yeah.
kinda, but he actually made a jest of himself, being like, "You're the media and you're trying to, represent me as Joker, as a bad person, as an evil person,
like,
this and that." And
yeah, like talk about me like the way I am right now, not the way I was.
yeah,
Yeah.
which was kind of valid.
I mean, yeah,
actually.
like they portrayed the media perfectly.
Yes,
That's what they want. They want the drama. They want the scoop.
true.
Yeah.
And the whole second part of the movie, it's about the trial, and you're put to the trial. Harvey Dent is there. He didn't had any significance in the movie.
I don't know why they decided to put him,
Yes,
like the opposing lawyer, as Harvey Dent.
yes,
They could have gone with any Joe Schmo or whatever.
true.
Like it could not have been. It could have been somebody other than Harvey Dent, and the effect would have been the same.
True, because you're just putting Harvey Dent into the movie because of the name Harvey Dent.
Yeah, and I had the hardest time remembering who that was. Like,
True.
It was like, wait, I know that name. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh yeah, Two-Face.
Have you watched the trilogy?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, I just brain farted so hard.
if you recall the Harvey Dent into the trilogy, The Dark Knight,
Yeah,
and this Harvey Dent is Day and Night.
yeah, way different.
The Harvey Dent into a trilogy would have ended the trial in like 5 minutes.
I mean, the Harvey Dent in the trilogy was perfect.
True. Like
Yeah, and the Joker in the trilogy was.
and this one, again, he was a perfect lawyer, but boring as fuck, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he was like that high and mighty stuck-up lawyer that you
Yeah,
see in
yeah,
every movie.
Yeah.
Basically.
And just there, so the Harvey Dent into the movie is trying to portray the Joker as the bad guy because he like unalived 5-6 people, whatever.
Yeah.
And the lawyer of the Joker is trying to portray him as that unstable, mentally unstable guy that was abused, molested, etc., throughout his childhood. And it's going back and forth when around maybe hour and a half into the movie, the Joker is like, "Nah, I'm going to fire you because you're kind of a bad for me, and Harley told me that you're bad for me."
Yeah, he's basically being manipulated by Harley Quinn.
Yeah, he's like simping.
Yeah,
Actually,
yes,
actually, if you need to get something from the Joker, it's that don't be a simp and don't trust scheming women, because the only reason why he didn't, everything happened into the movie is because of Harley Quinn.
Yeah, no, she was the puppeteer.
Yeah, she was the bad influence.
Yeah. And I mean that's basically all for the third, fourth act.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole courtroom scene.
Yeah. And actually we forgot to discuss that. At one point, Harley Quinn and Joker had the Wubby Dubbies,
the birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees moment, and Harley was like, "I would have a baby with you," and the Joker is like, "Wow."
I think like that was the whole turning point in him, like not trusting his lawyer.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, there was the whole Harley thing lying to him.
Yes.
Yep. Where she like says, "Yeah, I grew up in the same neighborhood as you. In the same block, everything."
False.
Yeah, all false. Like her father died. No, nothing like that.
He's a doctor.
She's a rich kid.
He's rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And like the lawyer tells him like, yeah, she lied to you.
Yeah.
He confirms like later on that she lied to him.
Yes.
But he still like seems over her.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Which is like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, mentally unstable person, so kind of makes sense.
So, just to finish up the movie in the last, like, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
The moment when you know the Joker of Joaquin Phoenix is going to die.
Yes.
It's when they replay the movie clip from the first movie when he's into the bathroom and he washes up the makeup. That's the moment when you get the feeling, okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
Like, shit hit the fan, we're gone out of here.
Yeah.
And you go out to the next day, or to the next trial, and he's like, yeah, I'm a kind of a same person. I did all the killings. Yeah.
There was no alter ego. It was all me.
All me, which is kind of untrue. I guess I don't know if it's true. The movie didn't make it really clear, or just suggested if it's true or not. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, like definitely, because that was what I was saying in the beginning. Like the movie itself doesn't know what it wants to be.
Yes.
Does it want to be like portraying him as the two different people inhabiting the same body, or like, yeah, he's the same person just putting on an act?
Yeah, putting on an act.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
And the movie itself couldn't answer that, so.
Yes, I don't know if this is the whole point of the movie, to not answer this question or to make you think about it, but I'm not even going to lose any sleep about it, because the movie was so freaking bad. I can't. Yep. I'm frustrated. And so there, and the dumbest thing is that they, used so much with the trial was like half of the movie, and the result of the trial was, well known when it started.
Yeah, even before it started.
Even before it started, like he is.
He got the death sentence.
Yes, like he's guilty about that. He's guilty about this. Like there was no tension in the courtroom when it was like, would the jury be like, is he or is he not? Like there was no tension about it. It was all written in stone. He's guilty, and why he's not that sentenced? Because the whole courtroom blew up.
Yeah, and that's like one of the scenes in the trailer, which is like a very big spoiler.
And why did it blow up? Who blew the building?
I think they say it like bomb car is the one that blew up the building.
By who?
I guess like his fans, the ones outside. They just set it up.
Crazy.
Yeah, because after that blowing up scene, we see another fan getting into the car with the Joker, because like he finds him. Oh my god, it's you! It's you! Ain't no way! But gets into the car with the other guy.
Yes.
And he's like, oh my god, it's you! Ain't no way! And they drive off into the sunset.
And the shit is that Harley didn't get anything to do. She didn't get anything to do. She's like waiting on the famous stairs. And Joker goes up to her. No, Joaquin Phoenix goes up to her, and he's like, "I'm here. Let's go and let's
run away. Let's live together."
Yeah. Let's run away. She's like, "No, you're not the Joker anymore, baby. You're just Joaquin Phoenix. Yep. Bye, bitch."
She leaves, and the police come.
And police comes, and Joker is back in the asylum. And
they did they sexually assault him? in the bathroom?
No. I don't think they sexually assaulted him.
I don't know. That was like a very... But they definitely assaulted him. Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They assaulted him.
Yeah, like they beat him up pretty good. Because
Yes.
like he shot shit. Actually, yeah, that was before the final trial. Before
Yes.
the one going off.
Yes.
Yeah, they shit talked him. And... Because he shit talked them.
Yes.
They weren't happy because they
Yes.
thought they were like buddies. And in their anger, one of the guards used the guy that Joker...
That supports Joker.
Yeah, the guy that Joker kissed.
Yes.
Yeah.
But just when the movie, like, the police comes, gets a Joker, maybe they confirmed him as an insane person, that's why he's not, getting the death sentence.
Maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe not. We don't really get, and the final scene of the movie.
Yeah, the final bad joke of the movie.
The final really bad joke of the movie is that the Joker, is going to meet with somebody that has come to see him. And who is
Yes.
that? Like we didn't have the answer of the question.
Yeah, like you're probably going to guess Harley Quinn maybe, or his lawyer or something.
Or Harvey Dent. Who knows?
Maybe.
Two-Face.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the movie, when the building blew up, we
Yeah,
know
we
that.
kind of saw his face burnt.
Yeah, no, that was the birth of
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
of the Two-Face
Yeah.
guy.
But it wasn't like that burnt comparing
No.
it to the Batman trilogy movies.
Well, the Batman trilogy movies is so saturated.
Yeah.
This feels like a plain, white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Put it in the
Yeah.
like just put
Like
it
the,
in a
the
reference.
Batman movies are like Gucci and like the expensive.
Cotton.
Yeah, like the expensive fashion like that nobody's normally is going to buy.
Yes.
And this feels like plain white T-shirt as you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And one of the inmates comes, tells a bad joke, and unalives Joaquin Phoenix.
And in the background where like the focus is put on the dying
Yes.
Joaquin Phoenix,
Yes.
he cuts his cheeks.
Who?
The guy that stabbed him.
The other guy?
Yeah?
Put it,
Yeah, he starts cutting his cheeks.
so that's a Heath Ledger reference.
Or maybe he's gonna be the next Joker
Maybe he's going to be the next Joker.
in the next movie.
So just before we end, there's a singing sequence
Yes.
where the Joker is, singing to Harley Quinn. I want to have have to wanna be child.
Just another like fever dream singing sequence.
But it's like the reference that there's gonna be probably a third movie.
Yes.
Where we're going to see the next Joker.
Yeah.
Maybe the son of maybe Harley Quinn's son, or maybe probably this guy that killed the Joker.
Probably. He seems like the next setup.
Yes.
Because he was like the
Unhinged.
joke he tells like he's like basically a psychopath.
Oh, actually, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, a psychopath walks into a bar
And he sees the Joker.
and he sees a drunk clown.
Yes.
And he's like, "Damn,
You fell so hard.
you fell up so hard. Let me do my thinking." Actually, yes, he's going to be the next Joker
Yeah.
if we get another movie. And-
Hopefully it's not as bad as this one.
I wouldn't say it's going to be bad as this one, but that's a talk for later.
Yeah.
So just to end, that was the movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, I would recommend you to not watch it.
Actually, I would recommend you to watch it. So just so you know how bad it is.
Okay.
But
Yes.
after it's on streaming services. Because there's no point going to the theater.
Actually, watch it on streaming services, double speed.
Yes.
Yes. Double speed that
And
bitch.
actually the best thing about watching it on streaming services
Mhm.
is that you can skip it. Skip the whole singing sequences.
See, it's like, yes.
Yep.
Skip most of them. You don't actually need them for the movie. In my opinion.
If they just cut them out
Yes.
and kept the dialogue,
Yeah, like
would have been like amazing.
if they cut the singing scenes,
Maybe not all of them, like
the-
some are funny. Or like made sense.
if we compress the movie,
Yep.
it's like 90 minutes.
Yes.
Like 1 hour singing.
And
And the
yeah.
singing is too much, man. Like, come on, man.
every
Come
5
on.
minutes,
Every-
it felt like.
Even not in the singing since there was singing.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. They tried to play the retro movie where it was, the New York movies back in the day where they're singing into the street and this and that
Yeah.
in the rain,
It basically felt like a Disney movie.
Yes, but no. I'm sorry, but
It don't work that way.
it doesn't work for me. And so when I woke up into the morning, it was like 7 a.m. and Rotten Tomatoes scored it 40%. And it's now 36%.
More people saw it and more people didn't like it.
And IMDb is 5.4 out of 10, and this is harsh.
Way too high.
It's actually high, and 36%. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Like, so down, actually, we can see that box office for now is around 7 million.
I think it's gonna go up.
No,
like,
for now, just for the opening 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
We're talking about. Actually, can we go to the just write box office predictions? So the predictions are around 140 million on a prediction.
Okay.
Do you think the Joker is going to go for 140 million on the first week on the first week opening?
I think it's gonna go to, realistically,
Yes.
250 million.
On the first week opening?
Yep.
No shot.
Yep.
Come on, man.
If not even higher.
Box office Joker 2 makes 70 million in previews. On
It was
previews,
just the previews.
on the previews it's 7 million. Did we actually watch the preview? Or this was the premiere that we watched? What did we even watch today?
We watched the movie.
I think we watched the preview.
Maybe.
Okay.
Still bad.
Still bad as fuck. Come on, man. So 7 million in previews. The Joker first week. You're saying quarter of a billion.
Yes. Even with all the reviews, people are still gonna go watch it.
I would say under 100 million. Under 100 million. I don't know if it's going to be 80, 90, but I'm comfortable. I'm gonna be comfortable about saying under 200 million for sure.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's just my prediction.
Yeah.
And my predictions don't come true most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so if you can score the movie, what would you score the movie just to end the review?
a 3 out of 10. Max.
I would score it 5 Camel cigarettes out of 3 Marlboro boxes.
So 3 out of 5.
No, I didn't say that.
A 3 out of 5.
Do you know how many cigarettes is in a cigarette box?
No.
Like 20. So it's 3 out of 60. How much is 3 out of 60?
1/20th.
1/20th? So
Yeah.
it's actually 0.5 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay, that's my score.
Fair enough. And let us know what your score is.
In the comments.
Yep.
What did you like? What you didn't like?
If you made it this far in the video, thank you.
If you made it this far in the video, I would probably give you I'd probably give you a crossbar.
Okay, like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Bye bye.